It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A 3-year-old boy remains in a stable condition in the John Hunter Hospital after he was attacked by a dog at Mayfield. The boy was riding along Anthill Street at about 6:30 last night when a Great Dane ran towards him from a nearby property and attacked him. Georgie Wells from Police Headquarters says the boy suffered a number of bite wounds during the incident.
The boy suffered injuries to his face, neck and upper back. The dog retreated to its property and the boy was treated at the scene by New South Wales ambulance paramedics before being taken to John Hunter Hospital in a stable condition. His injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. Local council and police inquiries into the incident are continuing.
The state government is placing a cap on poker machines in several Hunter suburbs, identified as being at higher risk of problem gambling. Under a package of reforms to go before state parliament this week, no new poker machines will be allowed in pubs and clubs at Belmont South, Hexham, Mayfield, Cessnock, Kurri Kurri, Raymond Terrace and Maitland. Other measures include a 10-fold increase in fines for gambling operators who offer illegal inducements and a lease scheme to help smaller pubs and clubs become free of gaming machines. A number of Hunter schools have bucked the national average in the latest NAPLAN results. 10 schools in the region made significant gains in literacy and numeracy, including Hillsborough Public, Katara High, Maitland Christian College and St Mary's Catholic College at Gateshead. Shadow Education Minister Jihad Dib says several public schools in the region did extremely well.
It's very important that we do measure some of the gains that students make, and we've seen some of that. The most pleasing element is the fact that what we see really clearly is that you don't have to fork out thousands of dollars for a quality education when we've seen some outstanding results from government and low-fee paying schools.
The Insurance Council of Australia says hundreds of claims have been lodged in the wake of Sunday's wild storm which wreaked havoc across Singleton. Most of the claims are for hail damage to cars and large trees falling into homes, with some having to be demolished because they're so badly damaged. The damage bill has already soared into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Charlestown MP Jody Harrison is calling for reform in development laws after SNL Constructions resurrected their application for the Fettlers Whitebridge residential building. The Lake Macquarie community have opposed the project, valued at $23 million, for more than 2 years. The new application for 4 stories comes after the Joint Regional Planning Panel granted conditional approval in 2015 for a 3-storey building. Jody Harrison says she's raised the issue in State Parliament.
I'm certainly calling on the Liberal government to remove the loophole which allows this flagrant disregard for a consent authority's decision. I lodged a notice of motion calling on the government to remove that loophole because it is obviously an absolute thumbing the nose at the Joint Regional Planning Panel's decision.
Vets from Hunter Local Land Services are urging landowners and farmers to monitor and take precautions after an outbreak of kikuyu poisoning across the region. Cattle are appearing to be the only livestock currently being affected, but warnings are still out for farmers to monitor their sheep and goats as well. Hunter Local Land Services District Vet Digby Raywood says thankfully the numbers of cattle being poisoned are low at the moment.
We've had 2 more reports this morning. We saw some yesterday. So it's not widespread considering the amount of kikuyu there is around, but certainly is enough to be alarmed. So the message is, be alert, but be cautious.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Newcastle Knights coach Nathan Brown has denied claims Brock Lamb's position on the bench in this Friday's season opener was given to him due to a lack of confidence in Connor Watson on the field. Brown says the decision was made to give the team versatility when they take on Manly.
We don't have a lot of, scope for movement in our team. Connor's our best movable piece. With Lammy getting the spot on the bench, it allows Connor to move, and if Connor's got to move, Lammy's obviously a good half, as Denny is a good hooker. So,
Newcastle Jets player Dimi Petratos and recently released Jet Andrew Naboot have both been selected for the Socceroos 29-man squad to play in 2 friendlies this month. They'll be looking to make an impact on debut as they bid for their spot in the final World Cup team. And the Jets' finals campaign has taken a significant hit with skipper Nigel Bogard ruled out of the competition for the rest of the season after fracturing his tibia and tearing his calf in Saturday's win over Sydney FC. That's sport. I'm Tynan Salamone.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 5, 30, 34, 41, 18, 38 and 37, and the supplementaries are 28 and 11. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.